Hello guys, once again welcome. Here we go, and we begin once again on the third episode of the SniperSHOT Legend series. Na kama kawaida, on the previous episode tulikuwa tumemalizia pale ambapo nilikuwa nimeeleza jinsi ambavyo nilikuwa nimelala pale kwenye study center, na kisha nikamkia kupatana na jamaa ambaye alikuja kuwa rafiki mmoja wangu mzuri sana, ambaye aliweza kuninunulia chai pale, angalau kunipa kajoto pale baada ya kuweza kukesha kwenye baridi kali, ama ukipenda baridi shadidi kama wasemavyo wenzetu kutoka upande wa mkoa wa Pwani. Nikaweza kutulia pale, nikanywa chai kwa pande la mkate ambalo niliweza kupewa pale kwenye students mess, nikamaliza. Na kisha baadaye nikagundua kwamba sikuwa nimemaliza kutafuta stakabadhi fulani ambazo zilizokuwa zinahitajika kwa mnajili wa kuweza kujiunga na chuo kikuu hiki. Kwa hivyo nikamua nanga na kuelekea hadi kwenye town, ama ukipenda pale mji wa Nyeri kabisa, pale town center. Nikaingia kwenye hospitali pale, nikafanya medical ambayo siko nimeweza kufanya, na kama mjuavyo tu medical za Kenya hukuwa na ushubwada mwingi ama kejeli tu pale, ambapo madaktari kawaida wanakuuliza maswali hapa na pale, unaweza kujibu, na ukishamaliza kuweza kuwajibu tu, hivyo ndivyo wanaweza kufanyia utafiti ya kwamba uko sawa au uko sawa, unajisi vipi hapa na pale. Mnajua venye kunaendanga, so sitaeleza kinaga ubaga. Baada ya kumaliza shughuli ya kutafuta medical pale, nikarejea kwenye daladala ili angalau niweze kurejea katika chuo kikuu, kwa sababu unajua kama kawaida hujajua eneo hili, ndio umefika tu watu wanalonga kwa lugha ya kiaslisia ya kiasili. Hapa huna vile ambavyo unaweza jitetea, kuna yale unaweza tenda. Hivyo basi ikanibidi niweze kutulia na kukaa indoors. Nikawa ni kama mnajua kukumgeni kawaida hakosi ku. And so that is how it was. I came and bought the vehicles by the name KM, the small mats that are always around Nyeri, and stayed with them. While I was in the vehicle, there was this guy who came in. Jamaa alikuwa anapiga panganga mingi kuniliko. The guy was so much talkative, and I wouldn't understand who is this that is competing with my throne room in talking. I am one person who is supposed to be a public noisemaker, but this guy is something different. He asked me several questions, so many questions about my name, where I come from, who I am, what I do, which course I was going to take, which year. I answered everything. Then after all, there was this one thing that came in, whereby we had one or two similarities. The first one was that both of us didn't have accommodation at the moment, although yeye alikuwa na auntie huko, so alikuwa ameenda huko. Ya pili ni tulikuwa classmates, we were enrolled in the same course and we were in the same year, so at least this was a binding agent for us. Engineering, unajua binding agents, ndio hiyo ni staff ya kushikilia kokoto pamoja, water, cement, etc. And the other thing was that akaniambia he had reserved a room somewhere. All houses were filled. Sasa mimi nikitoka home nilikuwa na yale matumaini ya kwamba nitapata internal accommodation, which was only 5,000 Kenya shillings per semester, and my parents knew that 5,000 will serve me a good accommodation for the semester, so walinipea hizo wakijua hivyo. But kufika hapa hivi, something funny is that internal accommodation was full. I don't know where to go. Nimechelewa kuja kwanza campus, so hata sijapiga orientation. I don't know anything about the campus. Ni kama tu high school maisha, so literally very confused. But this guy introduced me to this place. Nikaenda tukapata hiyo ni landlord akatuambia accommodation 2,500 per month per head, so you have to go into a room, two of you, each one pays 2,500 shillings per month. So in the next 4 months I'm supposed to pay 10,000 shillings. How do you tell them? So I went ahead, told them to me, I had given 5,000 shillings, nikampa pale, and told them that everything will be okay. I will talk to them and tell them to give me the rest of the cash, and we will figure out what to do next. So I sat down and let my guard down, tukaanza kusettle. Siku hata na mattress, so unajua tulikuwa tumeambiwa inaprovidiwa pale. nikatumia tule pesa kidogo, niko nazo 2000 shillings so zenye zilikuwa zimebaki, nikaenda nikabai ka mattress ka 3 basic. So pale ilikuwa ni literally kama kuchoma nyama tu penye tulikuwa tunachoma pale high school. Nakumbuka pale ukiwa na mattress ulimi. Nikanunua ka blanketi, baridi iko lakini sasa ikakuwa ni survive. After all tumekuja kusoma to make things better so that life goes on in a better way. I sat there, we started moving, living well. The first week went on well until some engineering student decided that everything was not okay. In normal cases, this claim that help had been delayed so much, and furthermore, the course had not yet been accredited, so they went on rampage on a certain Friday. So after these rampages, there were so many things that happened. Mnajua venye migomo ya makampo kuwa venye hawasi huenda hivyo, and then life moved on. Ikakuwa ngumu kidogo, shule ikasema tufunge tuende home. So in my own way nikapigia mzazi akanitumia fare ya kwenda Nai kwa kuzo yangu pale. So I went to my cousin's place because nobody was allowed to be around school at that moment. So, but because we were not that much involved in the rampages as kama first years and some other schools, and the people who had orchestrated the thing had been identified, we were told to come back a week later. So we stayed home for 1 week and came back to resume our studies. Then 1 month later, the people who had orchestrated the rampages and the strike were recalled to school. The engineering students, rather, I think they were third years and second years by then, wakaitwa. But then hiyo mgomo ikiendelea, something happened. Most of the things that were destroyed were slashed grass, dry, which was supposed to be picked and go be burned. But so our mastudio wakiwa kwa rampage wakazichoma pale. And then due to this, I think the university said that because of this, everybody was supposed to come back with 300 Kenyan shillings. So some clever guys than me decided that they are going to do some mathematics. Wakapiga hesabu wakaona the population of the school was approximately 7,000 students. So if we multiply by 300, that is approximately 2.1 million shillings. Then they argued that we only burned grass, we didn't do anything bad. In fact, the school should be calling us, telling us that we should have a cup of tea for cleaning the environment. That was the argument. So they said, now we can't just let this money go at waste. Let us do something that will at least make our money go to use. We put to use. We met 2.1 million. Hiyo ni mita mingi. So as it happened, as it went on, walikuja Friday, and they orchestrated again another strike. So on Monday they went and started to sing out their chanting songs. VC must go. Oh, the problem was that grass had been burnt na wakaambiwa nini, but now in this case they are not saying that. They are saying Vice Chancellor must go without even telling us why. And in this case now they decided that they will break so many things, so waka destroy several buildings and vehicles hapo na pale, and we were sent home again for some few almost 1 month. Tukaambiwa turudi sasa na punch. Wasa wakarudi na punch, and wakatulia pale, wakalipa hiyo punch, casualty fee and whatever's destruction fee wakalipa. So masomo ikaanza kuresume. Tukawa tumechelewa semester yetu ya kwanza, imekuwa disrupted hivi sasa hatuja settle campo vizuri. Life had started taking its toll on us. But then as we decided that we were going to do these things our way, so let us start studying. And then the university came up with a program asking questions as to why students were so much on rampages. You see, I thought that people normally go on rampage so that they could eat some sugar canes which were on the road there, because every time there was a rampage, they always made sure that those sugar canes were mature enough. Hapo ndio kukaenda kukawa hivyo. But this time walikuwa wanalilia haki yao, sijui help na nini. So to know what happened about the aftermath of this strike and first few months of my life in campus, join me on episode 4 of the SniperSHOT Legend. We are still in 2014 and we will slowly be moving to 2015 because this was almost December. We are live now, already started beating the sniper. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope the video was educative to you, how just life of a comrade goes. Sai tumeona venye hata mastudio wengine wanalia pale Moi University wanastarve. The next story will be now going in that direction. How now the life of a comrade is, how life of a comrade inafuatiliwa and what should be done. So join me in episode 4. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe, leave a comment, like and share this video so that you can help me grow, because so much is lined up for you. I am planning on bringing to you another series of entertainment which will be purely narratives. Thank you very much. This is the Sniper. Until next time, see you.